Alright, I'm just gonna open the stream by saying I have a headache, and quite frankly, I probably shouldn't be streaming. My head does hurt. Um, it may not be a good stream, but it do be the weekly reset, and I thought it'd be fun to do a stream. Ooh, a topaz. Isn't topaz shit though? Exodus adapter. Okay. Bum 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 bum. So we're doing all weekly reset content, as much as I can get through in the stream.
That's all from me.
Actually, first, housekeeping. This is where I'm at. It's very sweet. I really... When was the last time I streamed this? I think when the event started, so it's been like 2 weeks. It's been a while. I really like talking with Rove, but I don't know why. It's weird, but I really like talking to him. He's fun. He's also a fucking arsehole. But I like talking to him. This is the text that I got from him this morning. Fucking...
The balance of power continues to shift.
Completely unhinged.
With new invasions.
Hurry! I love her. Look at this conversation. Bonjour, bonjour, mon coeur. I have to tell you the silliest thing. That is so sweet. That is so sweet. And then she's talking about birds free. Here you go. This conversation is interesting. This was Christmas Day. It was very fun. It just so happened that if you took a similar path to I did to talking to Marie, I talked to her on every day possible since the update came out. So a lot of people would have had this where on Christmas Day they got this dialogue with Marie. Which is unfortunate, because this is genuinely like a stressful fucking conversation. This is a really tough one. No matter what, you always get this conversation, and no matter what, it always goes badly. Kind of annoying that DE don't give you any good options to pick here. You always get in this argument with her. And then the next dialogue, you get to redeem it. Or you get to completely fuck it up. I think you can confess feelings earlier than this. I did not get the opportunity to. So I ranked her up too quickly. Which kind of really irks me. I did find... I turned that off. Hang on, I turned that off, DE. That shouldn't be on. I turned that off earlier. Okay. But I had this off, and then I turned it back on, and then I turned it back off again. Because this gave me... This morning, I had it turned on, and it gave me dialogue from Marie, where it had me offer to... It gave me an option to confess feelings, which I assumed was obviously out of order. So, I'm only going to turn this on, that setting on, once I'm now done. It really should be on by default, because if you don't have it on from the very start, it then results in buggy behaviour like that. So, yeah, I've missed a bunch of conversations. I do intend to do another video where, like what I did with Hex, where once I have them all completed, I will just go through every single dialogue tree. Yeah, Marie is lovely. We love Marie. Yeah, so after the argument, you have this conversation, which is really interesting. Wait, no, that's the argument. Here it is. Where's Alright, yeah. I talked about this before. I'd just like to state it again. Stuff like this is kind of like why I hate the Drifter. Their characterization does not make sense. They're using fucking ellipses. Ellipsi? How do you pluralize ellipsis? They're using dots in fucking text messages. Which no one above the age of 12 does. Right? It's fucking strange. It's so distracting and it's so cringe. And I hate it was used right here. Marie also uses it. But at least it kind of makes sense. If you're using it in text, you then use it for deliberate effect. It puts emphasis on the word which then comes next. And puts an element of questioning. So right here, she uses it here and then says this. And then here she says it and then uses the word formal. You know, there's actual reason for it. Here, this is just being a cringe 12-year-old. Which is ironic. The operator is actually more mature than the Drifter. The operator wouldn't be caught dead doing this shit, not mine. Yeah, this message right here from Lion, I love this. Leon, I think it actually is Leon. Because Rove says Leon in his boss fight. I love this conversation. This is so sweet. It's so sweet from Leon. It's kind of I think I made a mistake with Leon. Yep, here we go. Yep. I don't mention Val. Did not mention Val. I don't know if that was a mistake or not. Hopefully it's okay. Obviously, I have no intentions of romancing Leon or Rove. But I have the option to, which is cool. I've heard Rove is actually bugged. Apparently you can't or something, or you have to do like a specific route. Yeah, Rove is weird because he's a dick. In every conversation he insults you as does something fucking untoward. But you still really like talking to him. I think there's some really interesting characterization going on. A kind of a problem to me is the fact that the Kim system works, you know, it resets on daily login. So that means most of the time when I'm reading my Kim messages, it's at 4:30 AM. Less than 10 minutes after I've first woken up. Which means that even if the character writing is really good, I'm too fucking tired to pick up on it because I do it as part of my daily reset stuff. Which isn't really a problem the game can really solve. It's more so just me and the way I interact with these systems in, you know, live service games which require me to do shit every day. So I always just get out first thing in the morning. So I am thinking, I'm excited to reread all of the messages once I'm done. So I can properly appreciate it. Because I do feel like, I definitely think I prefer these three characters to the Hex. Leon is definitely my least favourite of the group. But I still think he's alright. It's just kind of, to me, his character kind of hasn't gone anywhere. They bring up self-harm and trauma and shit. So there's some interesting topics. Like, so far, nothing particularly interesting has been done with it, to me. But I still like talking to him. I love that he signs off every message. He's a silly goober, and I do like him. And yeah, this makes me nervous, because apparently I can still fuck this up. And it only says close, it doesn't say... it doesn't say lover yet. Speaking of which, I talked about this on my last stream last night. I'm not a fan of this. This means it's actually canon. I really would have rathered this as just a little bit of non-canon shit, but now the fact that it is canon, that you are indeed dating two people, it doesn't sit right with me, it doesn't sit right with a lot of other people. Everyone in the Hex is okay with it. And even more surprisingly, potentially, everyone in the Triad is also okay with it. Which is wild, because they are from very ancient times. Where... I mean, if it was like fucking Rome or Greece or anything, then they would have been chill. But here, I don't think so. And I personally disapprove of it. I am considering breaking up with Eleanor, because I don't like it. Only reason why I don't is because it's a fucking video game, and because I had to work hard to romance Eleanor. It took weeks of work. So... Oh yeah. Anyway, so that's that. So stuff to do. I would like to get that amber shard, I think. Though it's not very good, is it? It's easily the worst one. One health is useless. Plus 5 shields isn't completely useless. But I think it only works if you're actively regenerating shields. So, no, it is useless. The secondary crit rate is so fucking niche. And then ability damage on radiation afflicted enemies. Which isn't bad, especially because radiation is quite easy to apply. But here we have it with corrosive damage, which is even easier to apply. And this one also gives you electric. So, yeah, I don't think that Archon Shard is very valuable. So I don't know if I'll bother going for that. I've still been playing Uriel non-stop. I still love him, have a lot of fun with him. New builds, I think I showed this off. The Chroma build, which is now possible. This one's really cool. So you run Arcane Battery and Arcane Persistence. I just realised something. I think Uriel ignores this. I think Uriel. I think Rove at the bottom of Descendia. I think he just doesn't care about this because he did one-shot me. I bet. Yeah, you pair this with this Arcane, and it's really, really good. Just incredibly high damage boosts. Yeah, so main things we have is Descendia and Archon Hunt. Let's get Archon Hunt out of the way first, you know what? Like Red Spike. Oh well. Should be fine. Alright, so this is the part where, you know, me having a headache and not being able to really focus right now might be a problem.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their
Again,
data
back
than
into
let
using
it get
Fell
into our
Arts,
hands.
because it's one of my favourite weapons.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy
Just
will
realised,
start destroying data.
yeah, Uriel is not the best frame to bring to a spy mission, is it?
Stay focused.
Because my
There's a heavy
demons may
unit
just
approaching.
immediately trip the alarm here. And if they do, I am sorry. Apparently we're good though. It's that good.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Now you think, this being the strongest weapon in the game, it would deal better damage than that, but surprisingly not. Are you fucking joking me? You seriously fucked up a hack? Are you fucking joking?
Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful.
Christ.
Tenno, I'm truly sorry for everything. I saw the truth.
Well, I love they paused and took the time to send that instead of actually fucking, you know, doing the hack.
But you will.
It's fucking brilliant. There you go. Never mind, they don't
Stay
have it.
focused.
How
There's a
did you
heavy
fuck up?
unit approaching. You've triggered the alarms. Lose this data, and the mission will be a complete failure. You got it. The data is still intact. My brother is unwell. I will burn the sickness out of him if I have to.
I wonder if this plotline's literally ever going to go anywhere. You know, I would kind of love like a sortie rework. I would probably play sorties more if they added a little bit more to them. They could find some way to make like some kind of like procedural content generation, which like writes little stories or something. Or you could have like sortie campaigns where like over the course of a month it builds up towards some big mission or something. But I don't know, I just don't play sorties nowadays because they aren't that fun and they don't give good rewards and they also aren't meaningfully challenging. Oh god, this is MR18 playing children. And a Wukong. Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh yeah, there's my title for dating Marie. Corbin Flam. Crow is a weird word. I am not saying it right. Monsieur. Um, is a weird word because cur, C-U-R, is like a massive insult. But if you call someone a cur, you're basically like calling him a monster, like a rude bastard. It is a really mean word, and it's actually one of my personal favorite insult words. Probably I never use it because it's just like that fucking rude. Because it's a very harsh C, right? So it's one of those words which really just sounds fucking rude.
Excavator is ready to go.
And then in French, there's a very similar word, which is the exact opposite. Is instead, I don't know what exactly means. I haven't googled it, but I'm pretty sure it's my love, basically. That's why she says "mon Dieu," which is awkward.
Fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shields.
Yeah, apologies if my gameplay is a bit shit. See, I'm currently operating on half of the range. My head's just ain't working very well right now.
Go to the dig site.
I don't think very good with this. Still need to revisit my operator fashion. Unfortunately, of course, nowadays the game really wants you to play Drifter, which again pisses me off. I wouldn't mind a Drifter one bit if, of course, it wasn't time travel bullshit and it was just we just grew up over the course of the story. But they had to do their fucking weird shit. It's it.
This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shield.
I do wish Vincubus was a little bit stronger as a weapon, because I love how it feels, but it's not that good. It's a solid B tier weapon. The melee is not particularly strong, and the gun does good damage, but yeah, the melee is subpar. So I really don't get why he always does that. I would hope that when we introduce a new weapon type, they'd be smart enough to make it so it's actually really strong, but no.
Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Hey, look, talent strike value. Actually, you know what? I'll stay here with them.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protect it from enemy fire.
It's kind of weird to be someone who is doomed to be forever alone in reality. And then whenever you wake up in the morning, you open up your texts on the Kim Messenger, and it's Leon saying how happy he is for you and Marie, and it's Marie saying, "Hey, my love, look at Bird 3." And it's just like, oh, I wish I had this in real life. Thanks, Warframe, for reminding me of my flipping loneliness. It was ironic considering. You know, it could be argued Warframe is partially responsible for that.
Carcass of my mother, flame devoured. Behold me. Limbs of my children, piecemeal, unblinking. Behold me.
An artifact has been located.
Last night, I had this whole fucking ordeal trying to get the fucking clips sorted out. This morning, like I said, I did indeed go through all of my Minecraft clips. I had about 300 of them. I deleted about 250, I think. So I still have a good amount of Minecraft clips left over, which I probably will get around to uploading at some point in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully. Outstanding work, Rutron.
That artifact is now lost to us. Azul's project is consuming huge amounts of carbon. Extract it before Narnia.
You abandoned me. In the hour of my sacrifice, you turned your face away. And so, there is no place for you in the eternal fields of Tau.
Maybe this plotline would get picked back up on when we go to town.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. This excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells will be used to restore its shield.
There's really weird shit going on with damage configuration right now. Actually, Archon hunts aren't on Steel Path, are they?
The scanner has picked up.
They probably should be.
Go to the dig site.
Do we get Tower on Strike Vandal? A little bit. Yeah, this is the highest damaging weapon in the game. Or gun, at least. The highest damaging gun in the game. And if this is the damage it's doing, it just doesn't feel right, does it?
This rule will need to look elsewhere for its chaotic supplies.
was gonna say something, but I totally forgot. I could switch to Chroma here and go for a one-shot kill. I think it's more interesting if you play Uriel. It's so difficult to have Death Stranding sitting right there, but I've just denied myself. I'm not playing it until the new year. And even though, of course, I don't know how long it's going to take me to play it. It's probably going to take me a while to play it because I'm going to be busy in January. I have a lot of shit to do in January. Um, God, that's so satisfying to fucking overtake my teammate who has like a fucking minute head start. Oh yeah, Stranger Things Season 5. I'd forgotten to talk about it on stream so far. Not great, is it? Not great. In general, the writing just is not good. They put always focus on Holly Wheeler, who was a side character in every other season. Not wise. They put a lot of emphasis on Derek, who is a pretty fun character. But I'm now worried he's going to be inconsequential and he's not going to have any actual impact on the story in the finale. That better not be the case. Episode 7 being the worst rated episode in all of Stranger Things is fucking stupid. It is not that bad, guys. It's quite obvious. Really sad to see an episode of a show genuinely get review bombed because of homophobia. It's genuinely kind of sad. Yes, it's not a good episode. None of the episodes in Season 5 are good. Not a single one of them I would describe as a good episode of TV. Not a single one. But I still don't think any of them are nearly as bad as the fucking Lost Sister. People forget how bad the Lost Sister was. Like, the Lost Sister wasn't just a bad episode just because, you know, it fucking diverged from the main plot as it was getting interesting to Zero Plot, which also wasn't that interesting. Also, it just wasn't a good episode. But the characters in Lost Sister weren't good. The plot wasn't good. It wasn't well written. It was just a bad episode of TV. So it was a bad episode of TV which then interrupted what was a pretty good episode. You'll notice, like, the episode before Lost Sister was like one of the highest rated, I think, consistently. And that's a big part of why people rated it, but it's all just because it's a shit episode. Yeah, Season 5, Episode 7 has plenty of good things in it. It's just a lot of mismanaged things. It's funny because the like conspiracy that they actually deleted plot lines and shit, which has now been debunked by I think the actor from Mr. Clark, who's a bit of a random person to debunk it, but whatever.
How the wolf roamed without prey. He was created in the image of ancient records from old Earth.
But it's funny when this conspiracy theory fucking came up. It's actually surprisingly compelling. I read the Google Doc, and the evidential standards aren't very high, but like they do make some points. It's like, yeah, it would all make sense. All the stuff they say in Google Doc, it would make sense if it was true. So you kind of want it to be true. So the alternative is just for being competent at writing. makes things easier if you can blame it all on the studio executives. I love how the animation bugs out all the time now.
Amar fought himself, Hunter. Now, he has a mere trophy. Good job.
I don't feel like doing a whole breakdown. I see some people, my American friend I was talking to, he's like, oh, why haven't I killed anyone yet? You don't need to kill characters to have stakes. You just can't have fucking plot armor. Right? People seem to be saying, oh, I haven't killed any characters off yet. I can get from a perspective that the Duffer Brothers have been going in an interview saying, oh yeah, it's going to be a dark Christmas, so many people are going to die, Steve Harrington's going to get ripped to fucking shreds on Christmas. Oh no, and then none of it happened. So I can get being disappointed from that angle, but an actual show, you do not need people to die for the show to have stakes or be tense or for you to care about characters or anything. It is not necessary at all. Yeah, people are complaining about it. That's wrong. You're missing the point. I think with that. What was I about to say? Fuck. They're all coming out, but also the other thing. Yeah, Nancy and Jonathan breaking up really irks me as a character decision. That whole scene is not good. Most people were confused as if they broke up or not. I myself, my friend Oliver, confidently said he wasn't. I don't know if I believe him or not. I thought they had broken up, but I was still very confused about it. So I was like, why? Why did they choose this moment to... None of that scene made sense to me. Especially since their character conflict in Season 3, that's where it started. In Season 3, that's where their conflict started, as a couple at least. And that was because of a class divide between them, because Nancy Wheeler was upper class and Jonathan was lower class. So they had this gap in their understandings and their goals of each other, which caused conflict. And then in Season 4, they were just separated the whole time. And now in Season 5, nah, fuck it, we're going to break up now. It doesn't work for me. It sends a really toxic message, firstly, saying that rich people, not even rich people, just upper class people. Nancy isn't even upper class, she's middle class. And Jonathan's lower class. The buyers struggle for money, that's something really well established, especially in Season 1. Despite the fact that Buyer's house is fucking epic. They struggle for money, whereas Nancy Wheeler's family does not at all. And so that caused strife between them in Season 3, and that's where most of their conflict was. And then in Season 5, they're just like, oh, well, you show up late sometimes, and so I'm going to break up with you. It doesn't work. And then, of course, you know, like, the goop just freezing conveniently, like, it makes sense logically, but it's just not how you write a scene at all. And they're basing you to think they're gonna die, and I was the whole time thinking, I know you're not going to kill them here, and if you did, this would be an awful way to kill them. So no matter what, I was like, there's no way they come out of this scene with me being happy about it. No matter what, I'm gonna be angry about how this scene comes out, and I hated that scene. Was that episode 7? It probably was. Will coming out, there's a lot of blatant homophobia. There is. Will's coming out scene is a good idea with mixed execution. They need to give more depth to it. I think they had him ramble too much about stuff which is fucking irrelevant. But also, mainly like the context for the scene. Will hasn't had many interactions with other characters in relation to his internalized homophobia. Is that the right term? Internalized homophobia? What he was experiencing? Obviously, the only previous hints he's had with other characters, Jonathan could tell from season 4. And then he had his previous dialogue in season 3 with Mike, and that was it. There needs to be a lot more development. Not just because modern audiences are really fucking stupid and homophobic, and so they don't pick up on how bad the 80s was for gay people. But on top of that, you need to, even if, you do have a social context of the 80s, but you still need to build that up. You can't fully rely on the audience knowing that the 80s was bad. You need to include actual characters which are homophobic or have some kind of problem, right? It's the fact that, you don't feel the stakes. You don't feel like Will's gonna have a problem with coming out to people, and he doesn't. Everyone accepts him immediately. It would have actually been way more interesting if there were some characters on the cast who were like, oh, I don't know if I like gay people. Or they were like, oh, maybe Will, you should keep that quiet because other people don't like gay people. But it was just one note, everyone just hugged him immediately. It's like, okay, cool. I really liked Robin being proud of him. I really loved that. That was very sweet. Robin is fantastic. Robin is the best character in season 5. Which is fucking crazy. It's really funny. I loved her in season 3 and season 4, and now she's straight up my favourite character in season 5. A lot of people hate her. Those people, I think you can just pretend they don't exist. The other things are Will just says, oh yeah, Vecna used my internalized homophobia against me in the psychic battle, and he just says that rather than showing it. Show don't tell. It's not a universal lesson. There's sometimes where you do want to tell rather than show, but this is not one of them. They need to just show that rather than Will just saying it and then just leading straight into the scene. It doesn't flow well. It doesn't have the stakes behind it. You really needed that development.
Do you ever wonder how many laws we're breaking just by being together? Government laws, religious laws of physics.
It just needed more development and more depth in the build-up. But episode 4 was very cathartic. That's because that very episode had a lot of build-up to it. And it also had the catharsis of Will getting his powers out of it, and obviously the fucking cut to the home video footage. That was fucking absolute cinema. But in this scene with Will coming out, it's literally just a regular scene. They could have done it way better, but there's also a lot of people that are review bombing just because they're homophobic. Which sucks, but it's gonna happen. Can't wait for Critical Drinker to release a fucking video on it. That'll be brilliant. There's a whole bunch of other things. We could yap about Stranger Things for ages. There's a lot of problems with season 5. I do think it's overall the weakest season of the show. But I also think some of its ideas are really good ideas. Just not good execution. Maybe I should bought Torrid. Vecna kind of fucking sucks in this season. Mr. Watts is cool. Jamie Campbell Bower, sorry, I butchered that, I think. Jamie Campbell Bower.
How quaint of Upright. His device is picky.
He's a great actor,
Richly restrained.
and obviously Vecna is like mostly practical effects, which is crazy.
Go on then. Pustures.
I can't fucking
Feel we
see.
have strayed into Roth's adolescence.
So this is Vecna, right? Idiot. Kind of irks me is a lot of people which clearly still don't realise the actual main rewards are the breakable containers and not the floor rewards. They are. You get far fewer rewards if you don't track over containers. Containers are where most of the rewards are at for this activity. A lot of people don't get that. But yeah. Is this Glassmaker again? It is. We love Glassmaker. The most fun thing in gaming history. That is great shit.
Seek out the sinner amongst them.
God, can you get a Banshee reworked? Seeing those little glowing spots on the made me think of Banshee. Used to be my favourite frame. How's the power thing down here?
Refractory, as brilliant a design as it is, does not work on those with infested blood. Oh, how I wish I could do this alone.
Are you certain that is the reason it rejects you? And not some other deeper corruption, perhaps?
Bon. The devil is our locomotive, and we must blow off his steam.
He's like, I'm really hoping we aren't done with the Hex and the Devil's Triad. I really hope that they're, you know, still going to make appearances in future quests and stuff. I just worry because the Devil's Triad is completely optional. There's no quests or anything tied to them. You just unlock them after wherever the fuck it was, the old piece. I'm really worried that after this update they're never going to mention again either they're like some of my favourite characters. What am I doing? Kind of really annoying that Grimoire is now like bugged. It's not giving him the strength buff as it should be. Right, big up whoever's doing that for me whilst I'm snacking. My head hurts. It's a weird thing where like I can see perfectly fine, but my head kind of hurts, and like though I can see, I can't like process what I'm seeing. Oh, luminous! Oh no.
However amusing that is.
I can see everything just fine, but like to me, it's just like, what is that? My brain can't tell what it is. I might have dementia. I'm increasingly getting worries. But I genuinely have something wrong with my brain. Is that a Revenant just going ham? Fair enough. Don't worry, Marie, we got you. Seems to be working. God, Limnus is the most fun enemy ever, aren't they? The enemy of all time. Are you just gonna like despawn? Okay. Yes, we didn't even actually have to kill them, they're just there, I guess. Being annoying. Astrolabes.
Raise the drone, catch the drone. Did the devil play children's games once? Long ago.
Right, Astrolabe is actually on the field, I didn't even notice. Okay, we smashed everything. Oh, that's because someone's... Eleanor. Right, that was confusing me. Right, I heard the buffs this week are bad.
I might might gather you into my mind, if only for a little.
Hi,
I
Marie.
do not know why you insist on helping that awful devil. But where my wolf goes, I shall always follow.
She has unique dialogue. Yay! I love you. All right. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That works. Thank you, Marie.
I have
Love you.
faith in you, my wolf.
I have faith in you too. Bye bye. Sorry, I couldn't find a waving mode.
May soul guide you.
Bye bye, Marie. Oh. Oh no. Oh. D, you fucks. Oh god, really? This is a fucking meme level. How can we make the most annoying fucking level ever? It's actually not that bad, but we're already over halfway. I feel like no one else is breaking crates. Again, people, it is important. It's where all the loot comes from.
More and more and more. See them all. Count them if you dare to try. Every bullet, every corpse, every life spent. This is the song of war.
Lua, guide us.
What is that horrible smell? Devil, is that you?
See over there, I only get one stack of bones implication. It's fucking broken, man. I paid a lot of platinum to get these fucking mods. Wait, don't bloody work. Lads, do you not know how to play with game mode? That's cool. Just sit there, do nothing. It's going by fairly quickly from the last week's, but this ain't still path. Still has a chance to get bad.
Is not as it seems.
Oh, it's fucking vessel break. I didn't even realise. Alright, decent loot. Oh, is this a... Oh? Oraxia? Okay.
Is that wicked abomination scuttles forth? I must look away. I do not do well with spiders.
Oh shit, imagine a fucking Oraxia proto frame. Oh boy, that'd be a thing. Oraxia boss battle, it seems a little bit bugged. She's kind of lying down. That's unfortunate. Oh, spiders. Truly the boss fight mechanic of all time. I hate this phase of fight. I love the fight otherwise. Scuttlers are so annoying. Right, there you go. There goes Araxia. That's cool. Wasn't expecting to see that. I like that they are just throwing like wherever the fuck it feel like in these. I say that and then we get fucking seek and destroy. Easily the worst objective.
The only problem is narrowing it down.
Mindless destruction. Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
It's weird to me, you can unlock the Descendia and play it before you interact with Rove, I'm pretty sure. Which is weird, because obviously that doesn't make sense canonically. Oh god, there's a lot of resources down here. I don't feel like I'm contributing that much on this run. How inspired? DE easily could have made us like a massive slog of an activity, but actually it works so well. Yo, Arcane Strike? No way. Alright, I heard Leon's upgrades are really bad.
Ah, there you are. The phantoms shall not touch you here.
Yeah, these both suck.
We are done and no more.
Yes.
Is that
onward.
every second? Or is that only when wall latching? Regardless, having to heal only once a minute is fine. I mean, for now I'm completely immortal for some reason. Why am I immortal? Sorry, I haven't contributed to the objective at all yet. Well, good run, lads.
Speed would be important when on the battlefield, I suppose.
This one's a really annoying objective just because, like, it leaves little time for you to loot the room. To me. Again, that's the most important part. Less of your teammates suck, which apparently Nyx does. Still immortal.
some ceremony or other like this one. Offerings, tribute.
What the fuck is
Though
this?
my feet step on the sands of the shores of death, I shall see the countenance shining upon the waves and be glad.
My soldiers never recited doggerel.
This mode
They
is
just
perfect
wept and
for
cried for their mothers as they died.
Uriel. Guys, we need to get rid of this thing, otherwise my ult's just gonna go to waste. Guys. How's this still halted? CUI bugged? Down placement should work better. Buzzlings.
It mocks us with all its greed. It must be vanquished, for decency's sake.
This I can do.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death, and a great deal of it.
Oh, Zan. Oh, motherfucker. Keep forgetting those guys actually appear here. Which I think is another very cool decision, because who the fuck plays arbitration nowadays? Astrolabes.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
Things for a lot of activities here, you don't even have to actually kill the enemies. You just need to survive. I think I like that ultimately. There's no KPM requirement. I feel like we've gotten a lot of loot.
Tell me, did fighting and dying in Deviri become this boring after all?
Oh, of course, I've killed Rove more than 21 times now, so we've ran out of voice lines for him. Usually has a voice line, a new voice line every single time we come down in. Up to 21 times. This is cool. Now I understand how this fight works, though, I kind of hate it. Especially with stupid fucking damage attenuation. Like, 4DE said they were getting rid of damage attenuation, but what they've done is made it even worse. I don't know what the fuck they did. Because sometimes Rove just has a fucking trillion health, and other times he dies in one hit. It's total fucking nonsense. Because God damn it, Steve, I can't fucking see.
Fire silences them all. Nicely done.
Alright, that's regular to you're done. How long did that take? Probably, I'm going to say 25 minutes. 27 minutes. Lots of Ignia, not a lot of Mayfica. But we get more Mayfica for a Steel Path run.
I'm the biggest monster you've ever.
Use these to cleanse the unclean. This we give to you.
I heard eye is really valuable for trading. Pretty sure I have a lot of it. So I don't ever spend it.
You have excellent taste.
Apparently you can't actually trade Aya itself, so like what you do is you say trading Aya, and then the person tells you what artifacts they want, and then you're trading the artifacts. It'd be a good way to make lots of plans. I think I have a lot. Yeah. Don't know what a good price is, so I'll just put it aside.
Come. We have much to accomplish.
Keep your demons to yourself, Roth, lest you are once more goading me into a fight.
Do not blame me. They are like Kavats, drawn to the person they know they will annoy the most. Oh, what I would not give for a real meal for once.
Alright. I think I should buy this. So I heard there's a thing which you get if you buy this. Like you'll get like an inbox message or something. You can go on like a capture of a date. So I think I'm gonna buy this because as far as the arcanes go, we're pretty good. We're only missing a couple
If
now.
the whole floating gimmick does not get good use, I will
We're
be
literally just missing
extremely
primary bulwark, which is
disappointed in
easily the
you.
worst of all the new
Void
arcanes,
knows she uses it to annoy me
and
well
primary
enough.
debilitate. So let's pick this up. In fact, we only need one more primary debilitate. So soon I can actually make these fucking weapons. Actually, I don't have materials anymore.
Finally.
This world is strange. Go.
Very...
We should invite Monsieur Lloyd and the Caviar for Solstice celebrations, Leo.
yourself,
Oh god.
I know your goods are precious.
D,
to
how
you, but
how do you
should
let
me
it ship like
tend to
this?
them.
When Lua wept, did Sol offer to sear those seeping eyes shut?
Careful, lest we make the devil jealous.
I love her unique voice lines. I mean, we don't really need it, do we? Yeah, don't really need it.
Soul be with you. I shall wait for you here with a smile upon my face.
She is
Have
too
you come
fucking
to
sweet.
pray? Or something else? Perhaps? Go before the others tease us, my wolf. Ask it, and it is yours, always. Goodbye, mon cœur. Come to steal a kiss, have you? You would make a sinner of me yet.
Her voice actress is so fucking good. When it's seen, when do we get it? When do we get it? I've seen the lip bite. When does it happen? When? Is it on the...
Return to your little Marie soon.
Shut up, Rove.
So
Marie,
Yeah.
this burden should have been mine alone.
almost worse than these
I
two
never meant
relics
you
of the
to be
past.
dragged down with me.
Dragged down, he says. I would have followed you willingly into hell, my brother.
Jesus. Alright. What was I even about to say there? My train of thought got completely blown up due to everyone talking over each other. No, I completely lost it.
Come on. Let's at least pretend this mess
Yes, I don't know
can
when you
still
get the
work.
kiss scene. I don't know if it's synced with a 1999 reset, or if it's its own thing. Maybe it's once you reach a maximum rank. I don't know. But I want it. God damn it. Right, steel path. Alright, here. So unfortunately, after this week, it kind of sucks they've given us an Orc and Catalyst blueprint. I get why, because this saves you 20 platinum. So it is a good reward. But I personally, obviously, would prefer Archon shards, because obviously I have so many fucking Orc and Catalysts now. I have more than I will ever need, so I'm good. But oh well, so past this week, there really isn't going to be meaningful rewards to me running this, unfortunately. Other than for the Archon shards. So maybe I won't run it anymore, other than for the Archon shards. Or for fun, obviously. Oh, I didn't check the performance. I didn't check how much damage I did. I hope I was good. But again, I'm not in the right brain state to be doing this, to be frank. I hope DE embraces this kind of format. DE said, oh yeah, this is Warframe's first tower kind of content, so maybe they're planning to do more, which I will not be opposed to. I will not be opposed whatsoever to more stuff like this. But you don't want to have too much stuff happening on a weekly reset. You know what would be cool? If it was like a tower which was like 50 floors and it's harder, but you have like a whole month to do it or something. Obviously it's the same challenges, just slightly harder.
Sin is our sickness. We are morbid with guilt and shame. And what is this supposed to represent, devil? Your childhood? Your mother, perhaps?
I will remind you that I could have abandoned you in that primitive and unenlightened hellhole. Yet I did not.
Ouch. So that's Zaku checking me out.
Such machines. What empty scars they must leave in their wake. Without them, no progress is to be made.
I've heard some people say XX99 is actually 1899. I wouldn't say so. Primarily because of Rose's self-flagellation. Self-flagellation went out of style in general phase. Most of the world's religions, it went out of style long before 1899. I think. Obviously, Islam is still chill with it, which obviously is not great, let's be real. It's not a cool practice. Self-harm in the name of religion is not good. It's really bad, in fact. It's really nasty. It's kind of just pure evil. It's not consensual. You cannot make it consensual. It's a religion. It's psychological manipulation at best. So it is evil. But yeah, that shit was... If I had to say, like, a year, I'd probably go for, like, 1599 or something. But we talk about machinery, though, as well. I doubt, honestly, I don't think DE had a time in mind. I think they just went with an aesthetic and, like, fuck it. I don't think they probably had a set time in mind. Which, again, I think there should be a time in mind, because, yeah, there's stuff which I think is weird and a little bit inconsistent. Holy shit, the heat damage buff is so good, isn't it? DE should have added new Incarnon weapons and linked them to us. It'd be really cool if there was a new Incarnon weapon at the end of the Sendia Steel Path each week. Yeah, they should do that. Next time they add more Incarnon, so it should put it here. The circuit is cool and all. I'm not around the circuit in a very long time now. I do think I prefer this. It feels a lot more casual than the circuit, even though the circuit was supposed to also be somewhat casual. Whereas this is more objective variety. And more interesting environments. Homily is a weird word. Obviously, Rose mentioned it in his text message this morning. I've never heard that word before, despite being someone, you know, has studied religion. Not too crazily, but, you know, I studied it for college. As someone that studied religion, I've never heard the word homily before until fucking Knives Out 3 earlier this month. That's the first time I ever heard the word, because it's mentioned a lot there. And then this morning. It's so weird, I swear the universe makes up these new words and pretends like they've been here the whole time. Never heard that word before and I would have if it fucking existed. So why is this guy so tanky? He's an Eximus, but like, Jesus. See, that guy just popped. What's going on? How are people dying also? What are you guys doing? I felt like I was the only person playing objective there. Game engine does Warframe use, or is it something in-house DE made? Can't be Unreal.
Our friends will defend.
Unreal would fucking scream at the shit Warframe has to do. Like, Warframe is so technically impressive. I don't think people really give it enough credit for that. Warframe looks fantastic, always has. It does an insane amount of math. It's insane enemy densities and shit. Honestly, like, Warframe is one of the most technically impressive games ever made. It is a miracle this game runs, never mind, like, at consistently good frame rates. I really want to know how DE made the game actually fucking work. So if you try to make Warframe in Unreal Engine, no. Just no. You get nowhere. Hello, Moo.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
Oh my god. What was I saying about consistent frame rates? Also, a kinky motion. Christ, has started playing Warframe. Obviously, Kinky Mation is one of the most well-known Rule 34 artists in the world, I'd say. Very, very well known. Don't ask me how I know of them. They've started playing Warframe. They do this video. This is no one playing the objective with me. They do these videos where they play a game, they look at the character designs. They actually have some really. They're not just a Rule. Actually, that's the thing. A Rule 34 artist is a respectable job, but let's be real. Like, it takes talent. It takes just as much talent as other jobs, but you also need to be willing to sign away your dignity. So it really is a respectable job. I do genuinely respect it. You know, I think something isn't helping me. I think we have heating on, which we don't need. It's fucking. I'm getting cooked in my room right now. I don't mean I'm losing. I mean I'm literally getting cooked. It's so fucking hot in here. My family's doing this constantly. For some reason, my mother is hypersensitive to the cold. So she's always bitching about it being too cold when it really isn't. There's genuinely been times before where, like, I'm having to strip down to my underwear as to not melt. Meanwhile, my mother is saying it's too freezing cold, so she's turning the heat on. Umbra's leaving. Umbra's a really good frame to bring to this, from what I can tell. He does really good damage consistently.
I was just about to light the candles.
Hurry!
And there is my wolf. At last. Come, let me tend to you.
God, every one of her voice lines makes me feel things.
These corrupted memories will never defeat you, mon cœur.
God, I'm a loser. Zaku is not a good frame to bring to us. Yeah, why are you bringing Zaku, my guy? I'm sorry. Wait, what did Marie just say? Fuck, I didn't see it. I love, you know, the voice lines actually coming into the missions as well. Yet I really hope we don't just ditch these characters after this update. I really, really hope they actually continue these guys for a while. Yeah, Alpha 4 works on Nullified, doesn't it? Which is fantastic for Uriel. I'm so glad they actually made that work. Uriel's 4 actually truly feels like an ultimate. And that's part of why, because it actually breaks Nullifier bubbles. It's one of the only abilities in the game that does that. And look at that. That stage just got done in like 10 seconds flat.
This chaotic adaptation of your mind to my memories is not wholly unlike the sentient's ability to adapt to new attacks. It is nearly just as irritating.
Need I remind you that
no Talon strike value in this round, I guess. Hey team, do you want to play the objective? No, you just want to sit around here and do nothing? That's cool. Alright, I was thinking I should leave this squad at that checkpoint. So yeah, I didn't feel good about them. Yeah, they're not doing anything. The least fun thing about this game mode is, again, you don't actually need to kill anything. We do, but obviously not that much. So at least I can pull the weight here. I wish we got these RPGs as actual weapons. They're so cool. I get why they're not. We just get like a weaker version as a regular weapon. Or just a skin or something. They're so cool. My guy, you... Alright, I'm probably going to dip at the earliest opportunity. These guys are not playing the objective.
Which you perceive often is not as it seems. Be watchful.
Oh right, I misremembered this. It's ones which aren't marked on the map which have loot. I thought it was the other way around. Well, we didn't get much out of that. Okay, well, now I know that. So it's ones which aren't marked on the mini-map, which have loot in them. Oh, it's Orexia again. Hang on, I got a rocket launcher here. Oh, missed.
I must look away. I do not do well with spiders.
Perfect. Okay. That did a nice chunk of damage. My guy. If you're gonna die in the Descendia, just have the decency to do it during the fucking Rove fight rather than the easy sections of the game. Please. It really is not hard to survive in Descendia. Warframe are you? Are you Zaku? That's Umbra. Fair enough, Umbra doesn't have much survivability going on. Obviously, so far I've ran Uriel for every single one of this, except for the one time we ran Chroma. I probably will try running Umbra next, because of course I do love Umbra. He's my favourite frame design, probably at least. I don't like playing the glass cannon though, because he solely relies on his 2 for survivability. Which means the moment Umbra comes across an Xmas enemy, he gets fucked. So actually, Uriel's 2 might be a good subsume on him. Unironically. I mean, I barely need any more Mayfica. I guess there's still the other Captura scenes and shit we can buy. So I guess we might as well still go for it, but like... I'm really curious how this works, like, in engine. Is there any kind of special trickery in how the game loads all these levels and such, or is it exactly as it appears? It probably is exactly as it appears. What the fuck am I looking at, bro? Well, let's look at what I just said. Can I make a good Umbra build for this? This is a glass cannon build. Really, really good damage output. Shit survivability. This is really outdated. Mark to Death is not good anymore. Don't know what's going on with this build. I guess slash dash does work. Hold on a second.
There's a whole world beyond Hong Kong's walls.
I still have not finished the mushroom grind. I don't know how to make it so Umbra is able to tank Rove's damage output. I don't think you can. 1.4 seconds. Let's go. I forget what was in the remaining layers. You run Hildren? Let's run Hildren. We love Hildren. Look at that, 6,000 shield. Pretty good.
I miss pubs. Don't suppose you've ever been to one. This place isn't the same.
You know what? I could give her some more reds. So I really do like Hildren. She's one of my favourite things. I've 8 reds. I could give her more reds. 150 shield capacity is not a lot. So ability strength now double dips on her. Leave that for now, but yeah, let's go into Hildren. If we get a toxin pot, we're gonna die immediately, but we should be fine.
Teetering on the edge of something.
Good. Here you are safe. Yes, onward.
Am I really just gonna run this solo? Okay. Steinax. Don't see Steinax on them anymore. Getting a
I
lot of
remember
mileage out of
training
running
for
hill
live
trail here, aren't we?
combat. I do not miss it.
I just want an enemy so I can snapshot my Grimrod's fucking damage buff. Loud Strife, the Mad King. Guys, what's going on with you? One of you hasn't done the fucking race. Whoever it is, can you fucking do it? Is it Ferrari? It's Ferrari, man. Fuck me, is he not started it at all? What's he doing? Fuck me, has he not even started it? Is he literally just standing there waiting for us to... Or what, is he just running around now? Are we bugged? We may be bugged. Either that or Ferrari's trolling. I mean, he's jumping around as if there were gates, but there aren't any gates on where he's jumping. So... Right, Leon, I'm gonna pay you a visit once again. Imagine they put me with the same team. Oh god, it's a Clervo. Unfortunately, I don't think Clervo's... I don't think he's aged very well. I feel like Vuna's just straight up better now.
Yes.
Thanks
I
to
remember
melee
training
influence.
for live combat.
And obviously, Clervo's overguard thing he has going on is weird. People say, oh yeah, the augment makes him straight up immortal. It doesn't. I tested it the other day. I tried using the augment, it doesn't. It does give him very, very good survivability, but no, not immortal. No. For the love of God. Are we good? We're good. Thank Christ. This will be an interesting one.
Society was rotten through with ritual. I dimly recall some ceremony.
Children should be good at this stage, other than the toxin damage rate. Say that none of these enemies have armor, do they? And for some reason my forward bugged out. Yeah, Hildren does do a lot of damage. So Hildren's she gets forgotten a lot, but she's a really, really good friend. Put some respect on Hildren's name. She does a lot of damage. Alright, can one of you guys that's not contributing damage like I am just go pick it up? No? Alright, fine. Guess I'll... Christ. Oh, that's just fine. Really would have thought after the long time of Descendia now being out, several weeks, would have thought people would understand the game by now. But apparently not. I'm the only person contributing damage here. I might probably solo him, Jesus. And you fucking died. This will be another interesting one.
The spoils of war?
Why? What?
What is that odor? Rose, is this your true form?
Uh-oh, I can't pillage from them. And they don't hit me, so I'm not going to get Archimedes. Alright, I guess now we just wait for my shield to recharge. Right, that's an interesting stage. Both will be a scary fight.
The cost of war. Bloodshed.
Oh my, are the arbitration drones immune to my rockets? Oh no, I think they are. That's not good. God, I love the way Hildren's hover works. Been a while since I played Jade. Jade is a side grade to Hildren nowadays. Less damage, but a bigger AoE. Still wild that Triborous made this video about Jade and it's like, yeah, she's this Warframe. No, she isn't. She is, but she also has some of the best DPS in the game. My guy, all you have to do is shoot the arbitration ground. It's all you have to do. Fuck me. Should I just deactivate my fort and just fucking War Dog Wrist? It might be faster. There's still a decent amount of enemies here which aren't getting buffed. Maybe I should just War Dog this. There's a drone somewhere here. Uh-oh, we're getting the whole... Lads, literally all the remaining enemies on the map are here. Can I have some help with this? There's just fucking 10 fucking drones here. And I'm just fucking hildering it. How are you dying? I'm a fucking Hildren, my guy. Any one of these enemies could one-shot me at any moment. And I'm going down. Fuck me, do I not know what arbitration drones are? They're just ignoring them. Guys. Fuck me, I managed to find the worst fucking team there is, isn't it? Oh my god, I know, man. Plus, don't forget I'm a fucking Hildren, so they're getting an extended shield gate as well from me. So it's especially bad from the behind. Oh yeah, they're dead now, aren't they? When do they come back? Are they just dead for the rest of the fucking thing? I hope not. Yeah, we're back.
Fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp. These devices seek to elude us.
Hildren is so fucking underrated, man. It's just carpet bombing forever. A little bit hard to stay in. So. I wish Raiders was a little bit more generous. So, like, with Raiders moves, you really need to fucking pay attention. It's just not progressive. I think it doesn't work if I'm in the air. I think I will draw on Hildren, so literally her entire kit is out of Ornament. Without her Ornament, she is a bit shit. With it, she becomes one of the best damage things in the game. Kill enemies to defuse a bomb. Interesting. Actually, I mean, still good damaged. I really wish there was like an objective value in the mission results screen. It somehow tracked like how much it contributed to objectives. Why do we have an arbitration scene? Is that something to do with the bomb? Alright, fuck me, this is a bad team. Not a good team.
I really do not know why I continue to agree to this. Fine. Oh. Must we? Yes, we must. All right, here we are. Perfunctory, perfunctory, perfunctory.
Alright, this will be interesting. Please don't tell me it just has massive damage attenuation. I find it really helpful to mark him. Oh, he cancelled my abilities. Didn't know he could do that. And now my shields are gone. Oh. That's the instant kill move there. Yep, he got some under it. The way that move works is kind of stupid. So I don't blame anyone for dying to that move. It's really weird. There we go.
But effective.
Well, those were certainly two teammates. How does the Colovo outtimes the Cloud Strife? What the fuck are you doing, my guy? And why do you have 700,000 heat? What? Yeah, like 43 Orcan Catalysts, that's enough to last me years. There's like 10 weapons added per year nowadays. That's gonna last forever. I really don't need more. Alright, so we could do the 1999 objectives. I don't usually do them nowadays. I only do the Archon shards usually. And even not all of them, because some of them I don't care about.
A well-oiled machine is truly a thing of beauty.
So valiant in the war against sin, and yet so obstinately determined never to commit any of their own. Whatever happened to know your enemy?
Our enemy whispers constantly in our ear, devil.
Behold, Orokin royalty reduced to this.
That's a lot of ignia.
Insolent creature. During the Old War, We once more found a need in the Orokin Empire to distinguish between foot soldiers and those who could follow instructions to any manner of consistency. I wonder, which are you? Let us find out.
I am not interested in this. I've seen the challenges for this. No. None of the challenges are actually, like, meaningfully difficult. It's just fucking tedious. Like, the one which asks you to kill a technically sight coder without taking any damage from the stage, that's awful. It's not...
Well,
I mean, the
can't
problem is
say
that the
I
stage
blame
attacks, they
you.
don't work, they're
She
bugged.
is beautiful. I simply wish she were not so unflinchingly and tirelessly pious.
But it's very cool they all have lines for that. Yeah, I'm not interested in doing these challenges. It would just take hours, just waste my life. I have better things to do. Right, so we could get primary bulwark if we wanted it. Okay.
Finally. Oh, what I would not give for a real meal for once.
It is just bulwark.
Don't leave me with them. I might actually go mad.
I think Rover's really likable despite being a dick, because he knows he's a dick, and he deliberately plays around it a bunch. He is really interesting and fun to listen to. I'm really curious of how it is to romance him, because he's a character. So I'm really curious how that goes. Not curious enough, though. 16.
Which is worse? One is amusing to rile up, but incapable of reason. The other, madder than a bag of kvatz, but at least he has a brain twixt his ears.
Don't insult my girlfriend like that, please.
Have somewhere better to be?
I love bulwark. As a word, I mean. There you go.
I pray.
Come to steal a kiss, have you? You would make a sinner of me yet. Farewell. You will return to your little Marie soon, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, God.
By
Okay.
soul, I bless the day and all its labors.
Part of what makes Marie great is that despite... Like, they could very easily make her a caricature. They easily could have, but she actually feels quite real and relatable in a lot of ways, especially... It's wild to me. It's like, if there's one kind of person in real life that, like, I would not be willing to be friends with at 30 last, it would be a fucking nun. Just because I'm not very subtle about it, really, am I? I do not like religion. I really don't. I have very little respect for organised religion. I do not contest at all the idea of a god at all. I totally accept that, and I think it's a fair, logical conclusion to come to. But I do not accept organized religions. So a nun, like to me, that's as a person I would never be friends with in reality, or I would be very apprehensive to. It's the kind of person where, you know, I would not talk to them. You get what I mean. Is not someone I would seek out to be friends with. But they've managed to make me really like Marie because she's a really well-rounded character. And also, like, she does have a discussion about religion, which actually I want to take a look at again. I want to see what I said in that conversation. Yeah, we could have easily made Marie a kind of fucking caricature. It's kind of interesting. So the other characters, they kind of like accuse her of being said caricature. Like Rove. And all the shit he fucking talks. Oh god, wait, this. Okay, let's just go through each conversation one by one. This might be it. Did we know this lore about Otank before this conversation? Because I certainly hadn't heard this before this conversation. I loved this conversation. She's just a really good person, she is. See, this is also like part of why, like, although she's a nun, it's not like she's I need to go have dinner. It's not like she's at all what's the word? She's devout to the ideas of her religion rather than the religion itself. She just believes in good people. And right here, this is the first time she mentioned it. I don't know if you can find out about her wheelchair earlier. But when I read this line, I was like, oh shit, was she in a wheelchair? She doesn't really explicitly say it. Up to this point, she hasn't mentioned anything about her legs. Yeah, from this, I theorized she was in a wheelchair, and then that was confirmed in a soon-to-follow line. Yeah, and then she said Mespieds, which I know means feet from the little French I do know. I really like the idea of proto-frames. The frames they take on are inspired. It takes their personality into account when they're choosing which frame to become. Obviously, they don't choose. Obviously, Marie, the wheelchair-bound woman, becomes the flying, floating wisp, which is cool. Apparently, there's some fun dialogue I think I've missed because I didn't turn on. Go through all lines. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, where are we? I think if, like... I think the way you talk about Entrati is important. I've very much been middle of the road the whole time. I've said, he's a dick, but he has to be a dick. And I think that's the right way to go. Apparently, Marie does call you out on it if you just say, "Oh, he's the best guy ever." She's like, "Oh, are you trying to get in my pants?" And you have to be like, "No." He's made that very clear. I still hate that moment in the 1999 quest where he tells you to kill Neki, and you say, "No, that would be bad." As if I check my profile in a moment, I won't see I have millions of kills registered. Like, it's kind of silly. We are canonically a mass murderer. It doesn't... It's goofy. Marie, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but I mean, I like it. I wish I knew French so I could understand her without pulling up Google Translate for everything. I put up Google Translate for some things, but like, obviously it'd be a nightmare to translate everything. Yeah, like, Marie is very much a logical, fair person. She's just great all around. Okay, where was I? Here? I really wish we got to see some of these. Every person tells like stories. That's what a lot of the dialogue here is people telling stories about their past experiences. I really wish we got some kind of cutscenes for this. Or something. I wish we could hang out with Marie outside of the fucking basement of a cathedral. Which I think we can with the Captura thing. I don't know. I don't really watch dev streams anymore, so I've only heard whispers about it. Man, I thought I fumbled this here. This was... It's hard for me to know when do you need to flirt and when do you not need to. This was... don't. Or maybe this was good. I don't know if this was good or not. But she gave you 3 options. I picked the third one, and then she just resets to the previous 2. It literally just restarts the conversation. I think this is literally just, yes, let's restart. I think that's what she says there. This conversation, this really is crazy that as someone who learned what a computer was like a week ago, it's crazy how she already kind of has this perspective. This kind of awareness of what digital communication is like usually takes years of communicating with people online and in person to really realize. It's weird, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. This here. When I write these words, no, it's not that. It may be hollow when I write you are not alone. Distant of digital. Pastries. Since I do not like the religious perspective of relying on your God to solve your problems, and as an emotional backbone, I don't find it to be healthy. I think even if it helps you in the moment, I think it's bad for you in the long run. But Marie doesn't really do that, which again is great. I've heard people talking about this conversation about like tag fur. I don't think I've got it. I think I skipped it. Which is unfortunate. I think the way they should make the Kim system work is that there's a list of conversations which you get with each rank, which is currently how it works. The way it works right now is that there's a set of like 6 conversations per rank, and there's 6 ranks for each character. So that's 36 conversations, I think. And then there's a couple extra which are then triggered based on circumstances. I believe usually they progress linearly. If you select this, then they're picked randomly. Problem is, obviously, if you get too much chemistry, then you rank up, and then you skip the rest of the messages for that rank. That means you can miss content. So personally, the way I think it should have worked, obviously it's too late now, the way I think it should have worked is I would have, each rank still has conversations, but I would have a selection which are mandatory and you must complete to get the rank up. And then I would just have a random set as well as that, basically. So basically you never miss out on any content. You're guaranteed to get everything eventually. So the way it works is once you, say rank 1, there's 3 mandatory conversations and 3 randomized ones. Hopefully, once you complete those 3 mandatory ones, you'd rank up. If you don't, then you go into those random set, and then by the end of that random set, you will then rank up. And then if you rank up before you finish a random set, that random set then gets added to the next random set. And those can be more like general conversation topics, which aren't like specific to any situation or progression of a relationship. Like the pastries one we just read, that could be like a randomized one, whereas this one would be like a mandatory progression one. But I think as is, the system is cool. I don't know if it'd be wrong to say this is like a really unique system in the game. You don't have anything like this in other live service games, really, do you? Destiny is nothing like this. Genshin, no. So it's a unique system for the game's genre, but obviously this is kind of just standard visual novel kind of stuff. But I like the Kim system, I really do. I think the writing isn't the best. Sometimes I'm frustrated by the lack of choices. But overall, I think it's a good thing for a game. I really like it. I love this. I love this so much. This is... God, I want to see that. Oh, here we go. I think this might be the conversation. This is an interesting perspective. No great miracle, it's just kinda felt it. This is just, I was gonna say weird to me, but it's weird in that I don't understand that. I've not had that experience. I kinda struggle to compute that, but I wanna understand it. I hope the way I talk around religion probably sounds like I'm fucking racist. That's not what I mean. That is not how I mean it. I am not a proud racist. But no, let's not get into that discussion. I'm very critical of religion. I'm very critical of religion for obvious reasons. But I'm also not a dick. I promise. I quite liked Knives Out 3's approach to religion. I don't like the wishy-washy language. It feels like manipulative, both in the film and also as a tool that religion uses. Uses very wishy-washy language that I think is manipulative in a way which is not very logical or fair. It is manipulative. But otherwise, I like that film. I think of Knives Out, the first one is still easily my favourite. The second one, I don't like. Glass Onion. I kind of fucking hate it, actually. Because to me, the main problem I had with Glass Onion is that, to me, the story forgot to have a protagonist. In Glass Onion. In Knives Out 1, Marta is actually a really compelling protagonist, and there's a theme of, like, goodness being rewarded, which unfortunately isn't realistic. But there's a theme, there's very much of an idea there. In Glass Onion, though, you don't even know who the protagonist is until, like, over halfway through a film when it's a twist reveal. And that therefore means you have, like, zero connection to a protagonist. I don't even remember what her name is. We're just gonna suck. I have no attachment to a protagonist. Benoit Blanc was fantastic in it, but I had no attachment to a protagonist, so I kind of just didn't care. I had zero emotional investment. The third film, I kind of liked the priest, kind of. I didn't like him that much. I didn't think he was as interesting as Marta. But I still liked him. Knives Out feel is kind of like largely the mystery. I didn't like the mystery. I did not like the way the case was solved. I hate it when information is kept from you, and that information is what breaks the case open. That was the case in Knives Out 3. It kind of pissed me off. Yeah. Well, let's continue reading this. In my head, I do actually read all this in Marie's voice, and I read my lines in my voice, which I imagine is just what everyone does. This line, what does this line mean? Is this an expression of friendship, or is this? I took this as potential romantic interest. This is how I took this line. This is, if someone said this to me IRL, I would melt immediately, probably. I really like this part as well here. I am really torn on whether or not I trust Rove. I've kind of had it spoiled for me. He can go down a villain route or a redemption route. I don't know which one I'm on. Hopefully, I'm on a redemption route. I'm really curious what happens if you don't redeem him. I feel bad because in my messages to him, I think I've said that I trust him, but I definitely have mixed feelings. I'm wary of him. I wouldn't say I don't trust him, but like, I wouldn't want to be in a room alone with him for too long, right? Like, I think there's a slight chance of him stabbing me back. Not a big chance, but enough of a chance that I wouldn't want to be left alone with him for too long. From his phrasing, is she talking about phantom pain? Where, like, even once you've lost a limb, you can still feel it? At night? Are we just here to suffer? She's so passionate about being alive. God, that's cringe. Ugh. But she is. It is powerful. There have been a couple times, I don't remember exactly when, but where, like, her dialogue has gotten me a bit. It has. I really do like her character. I heard there's a line where she canonically has Wisp's passive, so she's invisible while she's in the air, and apparently she takes advantage of it. Apparently, I really hope in future they allow triads to also move in with us like this. It'd be cool. Like, why not? It's just a cool feature. I'm getting kind of sick of Eleanor constantly being horny every single time I walk past her. There really should be a cooldown on her voice lines, I swear to God. And here's another moment of Drifter using an ellipsis, followed up by repetition here. This is a conversation we should have in person. IRL Drifter would have zero riz. Then again, I don't know who I am to say that. Yeah, I think this part got me a little bit, specifically Cage of Flesh. That line goes so hard, Marie. I'm really curious to see how this plotline ends. I really hope. I think it'd be awesome if something does actually happen, and Lloyd actually meets her family or something. But I don't know. I don't know if I said the right thing here. I don't remember what the options were. But this may be the wrong choice. I don't know. I kind of wish, like, I'm pretty sure we will be able to reset the triad's memories the same as you can do the hex. I really wish you could reset individual characters rather than everyone all at once. If I fuck up this plotline, I may actually reset it, but I wouldn't want to reset Marie and have to do all of this all over again. Right, and here's the argument. Rough day. Christmas morning, this was 5 AM. I was going through this conversation. This is probably like the most problematic line from her. I wish for the others to give up their grudges. The thing is, the others are justified in their grudges. They are, but also at the same time, Entrati is trying to do the right thing. It's a very tricky situation. No one here is 100% correct. Here, I was thinking, again, everything I've done, I've been trying to, rather than telling her, no, you're wrong, I've been trying to make her reflect on it. So that's why I say, look at a bigger picture, all of this. Yeah. And here she's not happy, obviously, that I kind of invoke this, that I invoke her religion. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean to literally invoke her religion, but obviously I'm saying it's against her kind of ideology. But all of these options here were super aggressive. It's either this or tell her that she's just as bad as Rove or worse, which no, she isn't. Yeah, this conversation irked me because I didn't really like any of these dialogue choices. I did not want this conversation to go this way, but they force this confrontation on you on Christmas fucking day. So it's rough. Here she is saying, "Don't speak of things you do not know. No, we are done." Basically. And dating time. Here she actually responds to what you say, which is cool. And it is weird. Other people talk about here how the game, and like Drifter, no matter what, hates Entrati. When I personally don't have much of a problem with him. I don't. I don't have a problem with him. I don't like him. I do think he is a bit of a dick. But I 100% understand that it's a necessary thing for reality to not collapse. So I'm more than willing to put up with it and to cooperate with him as long as it very much does appear he has the best interests of the world at heart. It's kind of weird that no matter what you do, your Drifter always hates Entrati and goes to completely condemn him. And I think it is a little bit sad that Marie here then does also condemn him. She shouldn't idolize him. The thing, unfortunately, we only have her perspective on this. So we can't really know if Entrati was manipulative or not. Or if he was just trying to be a good person to her. So it's difficult. All this is very difficult. But also, this is kind of... This here, I really liked this, because it's pretty much exactly what my thoughts were, was that this ideology is hurting her, and it could hurt others even as well. It's the same kind of problem Lloyd has. It's hurting her, it's not true, it's not real, and so it ought to be dissected. It doesn't have to be dismantled, but it needs to be dissected and understood. I am yapping. Also, this is weird, like, I don't take this as a romantic confession, though. It says confess feelings. This is all just, like, being nice. I guess you've become so important to me, but that can still be taken platonically. Let me Also, you can tell her and then not actually ask today, I think, which is interesting. Let me check. Mon cœur. My heart.